Stardew Valley is absolutely filled with secrets and Easter eggs. Most of them have already been found out by now, but these are pretty unique. Let's get straight into it and let me know if you knew any of these. All of the volcano floors in the volcano mines are predefined, and if you look through the game code, you can actually find all of the layouts. They look like this. Don't some of these look familiar? Blue represents lava, white represents normal flooring, and yellow can either be a wall or volcano decorations. But look at this floor over here. It looks awfully a lot like a star drop. And if you find the actual floor and zoom out a whole lot, you can see that it is indeed in the shape of a star drop. But it gets even cooler. Check out this floor. It looks exactly like Concerned Ape. And if we find that floor in the volcano and zoom out a ton, yes, it does look like Concerned Ape. A really cool little secret indeed. Thanks, Mr. Ape. With the latest 1.5 update, we can now repair Willy's boat by donating some hard-to-get resources like battery packs, hardwood, and iridium bars. After providing these resources, Robin and Willy will be hard at work to repair the boat. On your first use of the boat, you will see a tiny bit of the world on your boat trip towards Ginger Island. Unfortunately, you will only see this little cute cutscene once and never again. If you use the boat at a later stage, you will be immediately teleported to Ginger Island. This means that it's really hard to miss this. Right over here to the left of Ginger Island, you will find another island. An island with a massive dinosaur on it. And it's not a fossil, it moves. Does this island contain the rest of the dinosaurs in Stardew Valley? We already have one dinosaur in the Skull Cavern, and we can hatch a little baby dinosaur in our coop. But where are the rest of them? Are they on this island? Are dinosaurs not extinct in the world of Stardew Valley? Or is something else going on here? Is this the island from Ark Survival Evolved? Who knows? I unpacked the game code and looked through the game assets. Surprisingly, I found a bunch of sprite sheets of characters and enemies that do not exist in the game. This is Marcello. You can actually see Marcello twice in the current version of Stardew Valley. You can occasionally find him in the movie theater, and you can also see him during Harvey's 10 Heart cutscene. However, Marcello has a full and complete sprite sheet, so maybe there were plans to have Marcello as a fully fleshed out interactable NPC in the game. Next, we can see that Concerned Ape was inspired by the rival mechanics from Pokemon and Harvest Moon. There are two rival sprite sheets called Male Rival and Female Rival. This means that Concerned Ape had plans to add a rival mechanic in Stardew Valley at some point. Having a rival is actually one of the features that I wish the game had. So it's pretty cool to see that Concerned Ape was considering to add this feature in the game. Maybe one day this might become a feature in Stardew Valley. Imagine the replayability. Competing against a rival just seems really fun to me. You know Krobus, right? Our favorite little shadow thing in the sewer? Well, here is Shadow Girl. It's basically Krobus, but with a bow tie. This is all speculation, but maybe there were plans to have this version of Krobus in the game. And maybe there was a plan to have a story where Shadow Girl and Krobus meet and become friends, and then Krobus wouldn't have to be all alone in the sewer. This probably won't ever happen since we can now invite Krobus to move in with us. But I really like the idea of Krobus getting a friend that is of his own kind. Look at this! This is a robot. This robot does not look like an enemy. Instead, it looks like an NPC. Imagine if we had a robot NPC in the game. Now that just sounds fun. This is what it would look like if it were animated. Now that is really cool. I wonder what the purpose of this monster was going to be. Intriguing indeed. Okay, let's have a look at the monsters that were never implemented in the game. First, we have the Goblin Peasant. Based on the sprite sheet and some of the actual code, there were definitely plans to have Goblin type enemies. There is code for two types of Goblin enemies, the Goblin Peasant and the Goblin Wizard. Mr. Concerned Ape, bring back the Goblin enemy type. Or hey, maybe we will see them in the Haunted Chocolatier. If you are enjoying this video so far, feel free to like and subscribe. Okay, Okay, the next one is really cool. This is a monster called the Angry Roger. It's a really big ghost-looking enemy, but look closely at the death animation. It looks like a ghostly pirate. On top of that, this file was included in the latest 1.5 update, so I speculate that this enemy was going to be a unique mini boss fight. Either this enemy would spawn when you entered the small shipwreck on your Ginger Island farm, or it would spawn inside of the Pirate Cove. Either way, I'm a little bit sad that this unique enemy and its story was not included in the game, but I have a video coming up about this enemy. Okay, are you ready for something wicked insane? This image is called boardgame.png. Look at this, it's 10 slides. It kind of looks like it's telling a story. A group of adventurers are looking out towards a tower. They approach the big spooky tower, then find a trapdoor by the tower and enter a dungeon. A spooky skeleton approaches through a treacherous doorway. Through this doorway, we will find a sewer, so the skeleton must be defeated to get past. Upon further investigation, we find a spooky room with a creepy guy. He kind of looks like a wizard. He has been doing human experiments, or maybe he's growing his own creatures. Not sure, kinda sus. We find a door with a pentagram and skulls. Maybe this is his sacrificial room. We look back towards the creepy wizard guy and only his robe remains. A mystery indeed. Maybe there was a D&D cutscene that would use these assets. This needs an explanation. This is what the witch currently looks like, but this is an alternative version of the witch. I don't know, this version of the witch seems less menacing. Look at this wacky image. That is Krobus being carried by a raven. The dwarf has her very own flying machine and the wizard is on a flying carpet. And then we have this pig with a bag of gold on a flying saucer. These are some very interesting images. Gosh darn it, this looks like so much fun. But where is our flying machine? This cookout kit used to be the most overpowered item in the game, but it was quickly fixed on the 1.5.2 update. The cookout kit was added in the 1.5 update, but there was something wrong with it. It only costs 15 wood, 10 fiber, and 3 gold to craft, meaning it had a total craft value of 85 gold. But you could sell it, and its sell price was a massive 3,000 gold. That means that you would make 35 times more gold than if you just sold the resources. And those resources are incredibly easy to obtain. So yeah, it makes sense that it was one of the first things to be patched out. Let's end it off on a simple one. You can fill your watering can by using your kitchen sink. Not that amazing, but I bet you didn't know that one. I had a ton of fun making this video. I hope you found it entertaining and thanks for watching. Your support means a lot to me. But for now, I will see you in the next video. Oh, and hit subscribe for more. Bye!